Hello, and welcome back to Nerd News. Today we have a new trailer for God of War, and we have a new trailer for Black Panther coming out in a few weeks. Let's get started. First up, we have a new trailer for God of War, and it's only like 50 seconds long. They don't really show anything new, to be honest. Honestly, it's not much of a trailer. It's a very short trailer. It's just the launch trailer, so not a whole lot of information to come out of it. But I'm really excited for this game, and I cannot wait. It comes out in like 2 weeks. Looks fantastic, and this trailer just shows a little bit more of that. Can't wait for the game. Next up, we have the Callisto Protocol, and the game comes out December 2nd. However, it will no longer be launching in Japan at all. The Japanese rating board, CERO, C-E-R-O, said it was too violent, and the developers behind the game refused to change anything in the game, so it was deemed too violent to come out over in Japan. Japan does have some stricter rules with violence especially, so this, while games are usually toned down over there, this isn't really super surprising. What's more surprising is that they decided to just not tone the game down, and just, it is what it is. They're just not releasing it in Japan. But that is a little bit surprising, so yeah, I mean, the game looks really good though. You're watching the trailer now. The game looks fantastic, so I can't wait to play it. It kind of sucks that they're not going to be releasing in Japan at all, but I'd rather it not get released than get released in a cut-up version. The PlayStation 5, I believe, is region-free, so people can just order it from here and, play it that way. And next up, we have the new Black Panther trailer. This movie comes out in about 2 weeks. This November 12th, I think it is. So just a couple weeks away. Looks fantastic, and this trailer just shows more of that. We get to see a lot more of Riri Williams and her kind of proto-Iron Man suit. Looks really good. Can't wait. I really like the shot of Namor with the flying, with his little feet wings. It's ridiculous, but it's cool. Overall, the movie looks good, and people watched the movie, I believe, yesterday or the day before for like a special screening, and mostly getting rave reviews. People were saying it's very good. I cannot wait to see it. Apparently, Eric Voss from New Rockstars has seen it, and he says it's really good, so I can't wait to watch it, but this looks really good. This trailer is really good, and the song on this is really good, too. They do really good with Black Panther music, so looking forward to this. Can't wait, just a couple more weeks. And next up, right before I started recording for tonight, there was an announcement made by Discussing Films over on Twitter that Visionquest is in development. It's going to be a Marvel series based around Vision. We don't really know a whole lot about it yet, obviously, but apparently they're starting a writer's room next week. So cool, I guess. I assume it'll be about the white Vision that we got at the end of WandaVision. That's even the picture they use, but I assume that's what they're referring to in this Vision Quest. It'll probably be the new Vision, try to figure out who they are. And this has me interested mostly because we might get Wanda back. I'm not super interested in Vision, although the Vision's fine. I have nothing against it. I'd watch the show regardless. I'm really just hoping that this is how we get our Scarlet Witch back, because I really like Scarlet Witch, and I kind of annoyed that she died. So bring her back. Bring her back. I don't usually like when they bring dead characters back. Bring her back. It was too early. We got a half a movie for her and like a TV show. Come on. It was too early to get rid of the Scarlet Witch. And lastly for today, we have Disney CEO Bob Chapek saying that animation is for kids, and after parents watch a animated film with their kids and put their kids to bed, they don't really want to watch another animated film. They want something for them. And this is stupid for a ton of reasons. One, there's a whole lot of animated shows that are just not for children at all. They are specifically not for children. You are a bad parent if you let your kids watch some of these shows. But also, animation isn't an age thing. Like, animation is just a medium. That's like saying painting is only for adults, or I don't know, sculptures are for teenagers. Like, it sounds dumb, right? When you take another art form and say it's for a specific age group, you sound stupid. So why would saying animation is specifically for children sound any less stupid? Like, just a medium to tell a story through. Like, it's just another way of telling a story, of putting a movie together, really. And it's just dumb. It's just dumb. I don't know what Hollywood's issue with animation is lately. I mean, it's always been this way, but specifically in the last like few months, they've just had like a real hate boner for animation. I mean, between HBO and just like Warner Discovery destroying their animation department and basically their entire animation legacy, and now Disney complaining that animation's for children and adults don't want to watch it, and I don't think they understand that lots of adults want animation, and they don't, but they just don't really necessarily want adult animation. They just want good animation. For some reason, adult animation has this stink to it where it's like it has to be like Family Guy, Bob's Burgers, or something like in that art style, that style of creation. And like, there's nothing wrong with those shows specifically, but not everything needs to be that. There's a lot of just really good not even adult animation, just really good animation that's not necessarily for kids. Primal was a fantastic show, and it's not really for kids. Like, I mean, it's not like the worst thing for your kids to watch, but it's not really for kids. It's more, I guess, teenage demographic. I think it aired on Adult Swim, honestly. But it's obviously not made for like little children. It's made to be a good show, and if you feel like your child's old enough to watch it, great. If not, then they don't watch it. It's really ambiguous on where the age range it's being made for. It's just a good show. The fact that it's animated is just the choice of medium. Like, it's not really, again, animation, there is no age demographic for it. It's just a choice of medium. You can have fantastic children's animation, which Disney is very well known for, and Pixar is fantastic at doing, and that's fine, but you can also have really, really well done, more adult animation. And most of the time, anime is a little bit more mature than, your typical American kids shows, and obviously those are very good and very popular. To believe that like animation is just for kids is a little dumb. And as the CEO of Disney, like, of all people, he should know that what he's saying is stupid, right? Like, everyone loves Disney movies. Does anyone actually not like a Disney movie? Even if you don't like Disney as a company, because like, I get that Disney's a shitty company, but even if you don't like them as a company, there's always going to be a classic Disney movie that you like, whether it's from the 90s with, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Little Mermaid, that kind of stuff, or way back with like Snow White and Pinocchio. I mean, Bambi. These are classic films for a reason, and the fact that they're animated is just one of the reasons, but they're not specifically for kids. They're just good movies, but they're not specifically for kids. They're just good movies that anyone of any age can watch, and that's usually when the best TV happens, is when it's just made for everyone, because then everyone can enjoy it. As good as things like Game of Thrones and Breaking Bad can really be, they do lose a little bit in that you can't just watch it with anyone. Obviously your kids just cannot watch those kind of shows, but you put something like The Simpsons on, and everyone can enjoy it. Yes, it has its more adult humor, but it also has stuff for kids, and it's not so over the top that kids just can't watch it or shouldn't watch it. It's fine. It's definitely a family friendly show, but it's great. And what do you know? It's an animated show. Like, things can be whatever they want to be. The medium in which they're told doesn't really dictate the age range for who's watching them. That entire mentality is just absolutely ridiculous. And to be the CEO of Disney, of all places, and that's right up there with Warner cutting all their animation because to save money. It's like, this is what you do. This is what you're known for. You're known for your animation. What makes you think that adults don't want this. Like this, that's what makes you money. That's what has made you successful. And this goes for both companies. Like Disney is obviously most well known for the Disney animated movies. Yes, now they have things like Marvel and Star Wars, but those are acquired properties. They didn't create Marvel Comics. They didn't create Star Wars. They bought them. They created Disney animated movies. And obviously there's some contention to that being that they're mostly old fairy tales or public domain stories, but you get my point. They're known for that animation. They're known for the stories they create with the animation. That's what people think when they think a Disney movie. People don't look at Marvel and say, oh, a Disney movie. No, they say a Marvel movie, or the Star Wars. It's a Star Wars movie. It's not a Disney movie, even though it's a Disney property. When you think Disney movie, it's usually Disney animated films. So sometimes I wonder how these people get in charge of these companies. Like, do you not understand what it is that you are running? Like, I get that you're running a business, but your business has a product. You should know and understand your product. And this is a clear sign of you don't understand your product. Everyone likes animation. All ages. I mean, obviously there's people who don't, but all age groups like animation. It's not a kids-only thing. The idea that it would be is just stupid. And that's all for Nerd News today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below. Let me know what you think of the Disney CEO comments. Again, I think he's dumb. And he's dumb. I don't know. He's dumb. That's all I got. He's dumb. Let me know what you think, and I will be back on Monday with more nerd news, and we'll see for the weekend. We're always hoping for a weekend video, but never guaranteed.